Is this Edrick Perego?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Perego, I'm Judge Malone. Do you agree to talk with me over the video?
Yes, I don't know what we're going to talk about, but I have been advised to have my lawyer present before I say anything, because there's a lot to what I'm here for. There's many people involved in it other than me, and I have to be careful as to what I say at this time without the attorney being here.
Right, Mr. Perego, let me tell you what, this is just your bond hearing, and I'm going to be telling you what you're charged with, what the penalty is, and giving you your rights. Okay, that's what's going to happen here tonight. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So you don't have to tell me, what happened. That's for a jury to decide. All right, Mr. Perego, you've been charged with 4 counts of attempted murder. Each one of these charges carries up to 30 years. Okay? You say you've already gotten an attorney, is that correct?
I've had one for a while, and I suppose unless he decides to throw me out the window, I hope I still have one.
Okay. Well, just make sure you get an attorney because you're going to need representation. If you can't afford to hire one, you can get the public defender, but you need an attorney. So just make sure you get one and talk to your attorney as soon as possible. You also have a right to a preliminary hearing. Do you know what a preliminary hearing is?
Well, I suppose that's where you talk about something before you go to trial or something.
Yes, sir. It's a probable cause hearing. You have 10 days to request a preliminary hearing. And what it is a hearing in front of a magistrate. The only person who testifies is the officer who made these cases against you. And the officer has to show probable cause for your arrest in this hearing. Your attorney...
May I ask, is that the police officer that...
Yes, sir.
I don't know who that is.
It's the officer who signed the warrant. The Officer Simpson is the one that signs your warrants. Mr. Perego, I've got a couple of the victims here, and I'm going to hear from them for just a second, okay?
I read it from him on one of his teams.
Okay. Has he ever threatened you in any way?
Yes,
Okay. Are y'all afraid of him?
yes.
Okay. Mr. Perego, I don't want you to have any contact with these victims. They're listed in your warrants. You have copies of your warrants, but no contact with any of the victims.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Due to the nature of these offenses, I'm not going to give you a bond, Mr. Perego, at this time. So you're not going to have a bond. You can't get out right now. It doesn't mean you won't get a bond at a later time. Do you have any questions about anything?
I don't think that I do, just so that I have a fair chance to get my attorney. I need my insurance company notified with their attorney. There's a lot to this case. There's a lot of people involved in it that's not coming out. And my lawyer, of course, will have to sort all of that stuff out. But at any meeting or anything, I would request the presence of my attorney.
Her life, mine, 2 other people. Almost died yesterday. This man, I did not know that he was capable, that seriously capable. But I did make a report about his actions that he's been doing toward me. The rest of my life, the rest of my life.
How long ago was that?
I made a report in Lady Syndicate.
So just recently, that was kind of recent.
I knew about it before that, but I was trying to let it take this course. The person was supposed to be trying to handle that and turn it into the FBI, which never happened. So I was hoping this would not happen. The thought that came to my mind when he went through that building, her grandchildren would be sitting right there at that bar.
That are there every day.
About children.
his family are taking what I consider as possible assets, and I have damage to my property that I would like to try,
Exactly.
and that's what's concerning me right now.
You probably need to get some legal advice, and I'll talk to
We're
them.
working on that.
Yeah, I would.
But in
Check
the
with Valerie
meantime,
today,
in the
so
meantime, they're
vacation
hauling
back
everything